Okay, so here's a kind of summary of the modifications I've been making over the last couple of months. I started with just wanting to updo the Ayako mounts, so these were replaced with carbon fiber reinforced marine ply, and it's involved taking the foredeck off and taking the floor out, and then reinforcing the bulkheads with carbon fiber, putting the Ayako mounts back in, and then recovering the foredeck and fixing up the planking around the mounts. So this is a bit of a clean out of the mess under the footwell, which was pretty gross, and then trying to make that footwell compartment watertight once and for all, which I ended up succeeding in.
Right, finished all the destructive part. These are the new mounts. This will be carbon fibre on that side. This will be refilled in and treated with anti-fungal crap. And this is the back mounts. They will be drilled out and resealed. That's it. Just waiting for some more stuff.
Showing the carbon fiber reinforced Ayako mount.
Just a quick run down, trying to catch those little yachts down there. Just going, put the sail reefed in a bit. It's about 20 knots before, but we're going along nicely. I think we're not much waves up this end, but further down there is, and not a pitch pole in sight, even with that small sail area. Oh, it's a bit cool out here. Nice gentle breeze though, probably about 7 or 8 knots. Heading out, wind's pretty much northeasterly. We're going probably about 45 degrees to the waves, probably a bit more to the wind. Sail is set just beautifully. It's just humming along. And just heading off past Algaes now, up to Algaes. See if there's anyone around here. And all the new rigging seems to work out almost better, and still bank it get some improvement. Mast spins freely, the new mounts are very strong. So, and we're going along probably about 2 knots. I can tell on this thing, boat's pretty dry, the floor's pretty dry, not splash, hopefully that hatch stopped leaking. And leeboard is doing its leeboardy stuff. Seat's holding up well, my back's giving me a bit of grief, but we just keep plodding along. See you later.
So one of the issues on the design of the boat I've got is that my feet are forward, but I want to shift my mass to windward, to the armour side from time to time. The problem is the angle of my feet to the pedals changes, and so in the past I've had one rudder pedal shorter than the other to compensate, and I thought, well, maybe we can do better than this. So I had an idea of having a steering wheel, like a ship's wheel, but in the horizontal plane, and that you could control with your heels. And so I quickly knocked up this prototype and gave it a test.
The prototype foot steering wheel. So this should allow me to shift my seat backwards and forwards and steer the boat with my feet moving from side to side. So this is the first trial, and one thing that's become apparent is I can do no foot. It's got enough friction that I can just adjust it with my foot and leave it. which you can't do with rudder pedals. And that's actually quite a significant improvement. I think I can do something to make that maybe a ratchet to adjust the friction. If I want to, I can just adjust it with 1 foot. I can steer with 1 foot, which is obviously advantageous. And we'll see when we go on the other tack. We can adjust it. Steers nicely, no problem there. But on a long trip, being able to just set it and forget it would be great. Well, it's pouring down out here, and we're just coming down the beach, testing it. Main problem, got nothing to push against with my feet until I'm trying to change my sitting position. So maybe something down here, just to dig my heels in so I can push my bum off the seat. It's pissing down. Boat seems to just stay pretty accurately. Actually, I can adjust the rudder far more accurately than I could with foot pedals. That's interesting. Yeah, once everything gets wet, there's not enough friction there. I turn that and it turns back. So, it's pretty choppy, so it's not a big deal, but I notice that it's not stable. I can put that collar on it and fix that. Alright, everything's sheeted off, and it's beautiful conditions today for a sail. Just going to enjoy myself a cup of coffee. Bouncing along. Rudder doesn't stay in position when the bearing's wet. Not surprising really, but it's a place to myself as usual. It's very nice. There we go. Hello. Great day for it. Just enjoying the bouncy waves. We've got about 12, 15 knots nor'easter coming through, picking up the old white cap. Very pleasant, very relaxing. The armature leeward. Oh, shuffle my bum a bit, not too far. And yeah.